300.
Oh, this is it. That's why you're so big. His
That's
300th
yes.
episode.
I know. The TV was really just the screensavers was an afterthought. They brought the thing in for our 300
really,
episode.
It's for your 300th. This is awesome. We should just sit
beautiful.
here for the whole show, and just you could have the back of our heads in your shot the whole time.
Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, this is such an awesome screen. It actually it just doesn't. It looks odd. It's so big. You know, I mean, really, you're larger than you're in the movies. You're larger than life.
Well, thanks for the compliment.
Or my head is smaller than life. I don't know. Are you going to do a 300-minute show?
We're going to. Well, we talked about it. We always every anniversary now we show the house in the middle.
Yes.
You know the thing from the paint people.
The paint people.
You're right. And then George Davis, who provides the photos every week, is going to be the chat room celebrity of the week. Yeah.
That's the National Paint, Varnish, and Lacquer Association.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, if you use paint, varnish, and lacquer, no wonder it withstands an atomic bomb.
Absolutely. I never. Yeah.
Jeez.
No, that's what I put on. I don't use anti-fouling paint anymore. I just use paint, lacquer, and varnish.
It's the great and powerful Giz Wiz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
All right, I'm set here, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, 300 is a perfect score in bowling, but it's not nearly enough. Giz Wizes, take it, Dick.
Thank you. It's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Mathematis writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to Giz Fiz PM 300. Whoa. Oh, and amazingly, it's 8 o'clock. It's like a network show. So we can go until 9 o'clock. How perfect is that? Okay, so, Alex, should I start with the photos before we get to George Live?
Yeah,
or is he...
I haven't called him yet, so do.
okay.
I could call him up while we're doing the photos.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's fine. Oh, and also before I want to acknowledge Beatmaster also. Beatmaster has been keeping track of all this. I didn't even think of this. And Beatmaster has been uploading most of the shows to YouTube. Thanks to him, we know that this is GizFiz 300. And so I have to thank him for the for the backstage work that he's done. So thank you, Beatmaster. And thanks to Alex and to a slightly lesser degree, Jammer B, for spending their time to host a show. Okay, we're going to go into photo captions. That monitor is unbelievable. Photo captions from George Davis. Hey!
Model 3. I got mine.
Oh, you got a Model 3.
Okay, photo number 1 from... Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you're doing audio only, it's like a man leaping off a cliff, except not into water, but he seems to be leaping off into, I guess, sand. And there were 2 other people on the cliff top watching, saying, what the hell is he doing? Okay, a man leaping into whatever you want it to be. Okay. Eating dirt. First step is a doozy. Oh, this is good. Someone pulled the plug on the Mediterranean. One leap for man. It's called sand diving. You forgot your kite. This pool seems really long. Warm. I have a picture like that of a friend at Pismo Beach. Eat my sand. I hope this really is quicksand. I can fly. I can fly. Oops. No, I can't. The kid who just knocked over that 10,000 G projector. After the vote, heads in the sand. Hey, Superman does it. He thinks he's at the Mirage Hotel in Vegas, but it's just a mirage. GPS said there was a lake here. Hey, who drained the lake? The Dead Sea. Leaping into sand is hazardous to your health. Leap of death. Wow, global warming has affected the cliff divers. I should have worn seatbelts on my BMX bike. Why you should look before you leap. Oh, this is good. The Wright brothers' first attempt. I got Cowabunga. Who let the water out of the lagoon? Okay, George Davis says, for the man diving off a sand ledge, my caption is, this is my winning photo at the sand dune slide contest. I slid 68 feet, 3 inches. Okay, photo number 2 is, ta-da! Oh my gosh. It's a pelican eating an enormous fish. A pelican eating an enormous fish. Okay, let's see. We have dinner time. Fish or chicken. I should have paid the restaurant bill. Really fresh seafood served here. Look, mine, no hands. I got mine. Where's yours? Got dental floss. The latest dinosaur from the new Jurassic World movie. Which ate first? Who got the fries? Are you going to share? I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Turf fishing. Does this fish make my ass look big? If I eat the whole thing, it's free, right? Hope someone knows the Heimlich maneuver. Arthur Treach's fish and pelican. Gonna need Tums. There is something in your teeth. Pelicans really are nasty. I'm not sure if that's a caption or a fact. Someone skips leg day. I ordered fish and chips. It's the fish that's actually eating the pelican. How many times have I told you don't kiss the European fish? Scales are a bit hard to swallow. Tartar sauce, I need tartar sauce. Pelican Case's new slogan logo. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? I was just taking him to the vet. Why are you so skeptical? I should have cleaned up a bit before dinner. This restaurant gives you a lot. Nope, not in here. What happened to all the sardines? Neither fish nor fowl. And then we'll end with this dinner's a little fishy. And George said, for the bird with a huge fish stuck in his throat. My caption is, I'm okay. My neighbor's going to come out and help me unwedge my dinner. Okay. Photo 3. We go full frame on that. Is that a rock or another elephant? Oh, okay. So if you're audio only, it's an elephant that is straddling a big rock. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Maybe to rub his belly or so. Oh, I guess it is to rub his belly because the first caption is belly rub time. Scratch my tummy. This is how I scratch my belly. I need a belly rub. Elephantitis, hot rock massage. My belly itches. Mom, I bellied out again. Hella belly rub. That's the spot. Beached elephant. Scratching an itch. It's a blue heron that was not a pelican. Oh, okay, for the last picture. Safe sex, elephant style. Elephant trying to spawn with a rock. Need to stretch for a moment. My exercise ball needs air. Need to fix that itch. This anti-itch stuff doesn't work at all. Pilates for elephants. Another elephant belly rub. I'm just going to roll on this rock. Boulder, I hardly knew her. No, you can't have my pet rock. I wish this thing would hatch. Help, I'm stuck and I can't get up. My first rock and roll contest. Third rock from the belly. Zumba rock. Baby elephant scratch. Nearsighted elephant. Come and scratch my ears, please. Elephant in need of glasses. All right, let's see what George put. George said, for the young elephant scratching his stomach on a big rock, my caption is, I'm happy to find this perfect rock to finally relieve this itching. Tons of matches for you, George, for that. Okay. Photo 4. Photo 4 is 2 minions. If you're just watching, it's 2 minions excited about today's show. Okay. So they have no background. They're just standing there, but they have their arms outstretched to show their excitement for Giz Fiz 300. Ta-da! All right. Captions for the 2 minions excited about today's show. Eenie and Meanie, happy together. I love those guys. Banana. The minions who encouraged the guy to jump into the sand hole. I was the Giz Fiz. I loved the Giz Fiz this much. Charlie Cam is coming soon. The fish was this big. I love these new glasses. Minion time is happy time. I'm not yellow. You're yellow. Hey, we just won Banksy. We just won the Banksy. Too much to drink. Gru is gone for a week. Let's party. Minions rock. We're all happy minions. Twit mascot celebrating 300th show. This is now our duo Min Union. Someone mistook us for Tic Tacs. How many times are you going to clone Dickie D? Right, we vote for Kavanaugh. Do these goggles make my eyes look big or small? Giz Fiz and Dennis, GizWiz and Leo. I guess they're getting ready to Vaynishnuck. Which one is Larry? Beatmaster says these are the Giz Fiz writers. This is big, assorted lemon drops. I'm mad about the show. The GizWiz. That elephant rock was this big. I'd like to pull on their goggles and then let go. Just keep drinking for Giz Fiz 300. Okay, let's see what George put. George said, for the 2 minions excited about today's show. Hey, Dick, we're happy to be on your 300th Giz Fiz show. Congratulations. Morgan said, it looks like Laurel and Hardy fell into yellow paint. Okay, caption 5 of 6. Photos for caption 5 of 6 is... It ain't much, okay? It's a blank gray wall with a wooden floor in front of it. A blank gray wall with a wooden floor in front of it. All right, chat room. This is where you amaze me by coming up with things no one ever would have thought of. Needs painting. I'm floored by this. Have a seat on my invisible sofa. Use your imagination. Disneyland before furnishing. Look, it's drying. Who picked these? This is the world without Giz. Oh, thank you, Tech Dino. Walk the plank. Daredevil's fist stares at to be evil. My floor needs a bit of resurfing. World's most famous painting used to be mounted there. Someone stole my couch. Put the couch in the White House in the middle. Invisible Man takes a great picture. The fog is so thick you can't see the ocean. God, there's so many. Where's the beef? Damn elephant is good at hiding. Do you see him? A room fit for gazelles. Tom never got caught on Jerry's cloaking device. It's Claude Rains. That's very funny. Latest art show at the gallery. What's wrong with modern art these days? Need wider wainscoting. Invisible hardwood flooring. Steve Jobs' living room. Could be. New decorated style. Plank. Oh, blank and plank. That's funny. Battleship tied up at a dock. Inside of the house in the middle before the paint company crew. Is this wall big enough for a 100-inch TV? You guys are good. Invisible Man does stand-up comedy. For rent unfurnished. Bush and Trump art gallery. Banksy prank. Do you like my new 100-inch stealth 4K TV? A better choice for the Supreme Court. Okay, let's see. George said, for the bare floor along the wall. My caption is, I spent 2 hours now deciding where to put my new easy chair, on the left or on the right. Okay, and now our final picture. Before we meet the man himself, here's photo number 6. Wow, okay. I'm not sure if it's a real city. Is it Dubai? It is a city of skyscrapers, and every skyscraper is lit in many colors. Okay, a many color lit, brightly lit city. City of Tetris, seen from Blade Runner. GizFiz lives in that one. It's only a model. The view from the previous room. Light bright New York City. Somewhere over the rainbow. City of Solitude. You think this is impressive? You should see it in HDR. Another one. It looks like they overdid the HDR. Take a left at the light. My house is in the pink building. I'm waving. The city that stays open all night. Party ended when the party ended when the electric bill arrived. Chinese city built with Trump debt. Sim City, the apartment house in the middle. It's my house in the middle. The city is brought to you in living color on NBC. Everyone in New York City is waiting to see George Davis appear on GizFiz 300. Rainbow City Urban Renewal Project. TV on Vivid. Let's see what George put. George said, for the elevated view of buildings all lit up, my caption is, as a retired window washer, I can reminisce about all those windows I've washed over their years. And then George ends with, don't live your life to be noticed, but to have your absence felt. Stay well and be happy till our next visit. Well, our next visit is it now, Alex?
It's now.
It's now. Ladies and gentlemen, let us meet and greet George Davis. Yay, hang on, George. Wait, I need to do this properly. Let's meet and greet George Davis. All right, George. Welcome to...
Hey, look, I'm on the big screen in Leo's room.
Oh, my gosh. You look... Oh, my gosh. George, you have a beautiful house.
Thank you.
Did you do the painting in the background?
No, Kathy's, the girl I live with, her friend painted that.
That is really beautiful.
It is.
You know, George, you have a great place there where that 100-inch screen could go. Or is that the the picture window?
I just bought a 42-inch plasma Samsung, so we have a big TV now compared to what we used to have.
Oh, okay. So, George, just to remind us now, I think I recall you're retired. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what do
I'm
you do with
retired.
you're
Pardon?
retired from, you're
Warner
retired from doing
Brothers.
what?
Warner Brothers. I used to be a sound effects film editor's assistant.
Oh my God. So technically you were not a folio guy, right? You
No,
didn't
not
make
folio.
this.
Not
You didn't make.
folio, something different. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you,
I used to go
eh,
get the sounds for like Dukes of Hazzard, all the car sounds, all the master sounds, the cartoon sounds like the Roadrunner, meep meep.
oh my God. Did you ever do any of the sound effects yourself?
No,
I mean, you never made any of them up.
no.
No.
Now it's all
Okay.
digital. They get the stuff digitally. So
And
used
Joe,
to-
did you ever?
Go
Did you
ahead.
ever roam around your house thinking, I need the sound of a crashing car, and maybe no,
No,
I should take these
that's all in
pots
the
and
past.
oh, okay. Well, George, how did you stumble on the idea of captioning photos? Because that has turned out to be my favorite
when I
thing.
started with you, it was I think 2000 and mid 2014. I was doing game. What is that? What was that show you used to be on?
Oh, match game?
No. Match game. Yeah, I used to do match games questions for you, and that got kind of boring. And then I did true and false, which is even more boring because people would just answer true or false. And I kept thinking, I got to come up with something because you said we have to get something where we get the chat room more talkative, more interested in the show. And I know people see pictures and they see things in it differently. Just like that bare floor picture we just had. Bare floor. Look at all the great answers you got from that.
No, I know. That's why I love the chat room, is because I sometimes can't even think of something, and everybody approaches it from a different angle, and
Totally
it's
different.
really, yeah. Not only is it great, but in a way, I think it's a public service that I am keeping all those people off the street on a Saturday night.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for reading all those answers that the people give. You're so busy doing that. I don't know if you can really enjoy the photos.
Well, I try to get in, like a bunch of answers, because I know people like to hear them, and I used to try to include the name, but people are so clever that I can't do the name, and often there's so many answers I just have to stop because I can't keep up.
So chat room, I think we should give Dick more kudos for doing all this for us because he's so busy. No, you make the show.
A check for $10,000. I can't accept it. Don't ask the chat room.
And also chat room, I want to thank you because you guys are so great. And a lot of the people thank me at the end of the show. Nancy, Becky, Dr. Mom, and all those people. I want to thank you all for all that because it really means a lot to me that I know that you're enjoying this show and I love doing it.
Well, it's great. So can you see the chat room? Can we see if anybody has a question for you? Well, you know what? I can just repeat questions. Is that easier?
I can read it.
Oh, you can read them. All right. So chat room, we'll spend like 5 minutes with George.
Somebody's going to send me $1 million bill.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, great. $1 million. Wait a minute. Okay. Chat room messages for George. He's reading the chat room now. Well, George, you're getting a lot of applause from people.
Oh, it's going so fast. Well, thank you, everybody. Clap, 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 and all that. No, I didn't meet Carl Starling. No. The biggest person I ever met at the studio was John Wayne. I got to shake his hand.
Was he a kind person? Could you tell in the minute that you met him?
Yeah, he had finished doing a movie with the young kids doing a roundup. I don't remember the name of the show, but he invited 300 of us people from Warner Brothers to a luncheon, and he greeted everybody as they came in the door. So that was a big honor for me.
Did he pick up the check?
Oh, yeah. I think the studio got the check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
And then at the studio, there's, what's his name? Clint Eastwood does all his movies there. So I used to see him all the time. I did a lot of sound effects for him, too.
And George, did like Clint ever come in and say, I want this kind of a sound here? Or
well, no, he always had his film editors would give a list of the sound effects he needed. So I didn't personally talk with him and him talking to me about get this, get that. No.
George,
they're just too busy.
In the script, is there ever something that is not, I mean, like does the script say a bottle breaks, a thing, or is there ever a thing there where you have to decide what the sound is? Like they'll say something comes through the front door at 100 miles an hour. Is there a thing where you have to come up with some effects that they decide on?
No, but a lot of times they would say, they would let me know what the script is and stuff. And I would suggest maybe have some dogs barking in the background, as an effect. Train whistles in the background. So it's stuff like that. They do a lot of painting of the movie, and a lot of it's the artwork of the sound creating different effects.
Yeah, sound is like critical. Somewhere on YouTube, Dennis was talking about the other day, someone took the opening sequence of Sound of Music, and they added like a from a scary movie. And even though, who's the star of Sound of Music? Julie Andrews is running through the mountain. It suddenly makes it look like she's running in terror. It's just amazing what the music and sound effects can do.
I don't know if you notice, I'm wearing, in honor of you, I know
oh my God, a locomotive shirt. Stand up.
Locomotive shirt. There's a lot of trains.
Wow.
See, I don't know if you can see a lot of those.
That's great.
Kathy got this for me from Sacramento Train Museum.
Oh my gosh.
Now, have you ever? Another thing I want to show, because this is a special show, right? This is the 300th show.
Oh my God, wow. We're selling those in the lobby. I'm glad you I'm glad you showed that off.
Dick, speaking of sound effects, what show is this?
This is GizFiz PM 300.
Yeah. There it is.
And wait a minute. And hang on. We are now going to celebrate with some El Cheapo Vineyards. Are they? They're in Semina, out by you, aren't they, Alex?
Yeah, it is over the hill.
Over the hill, and that's the champagne is over the hill. Here, hang on, wait. Let's hear the sound effect. Oh, did it go? Okay. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Let's go back. Hang on. Anybody else at home have anything to drink? George, we're going to drink to your health. So chat room, this is to George, to Alex, Beatmaster, Jammer B, Leo for giving us the time, and everybody who joins us every week. Let's hope that we go to GizFiz 600.
Yep.
I use Fuel by El Cheapo. Okay.
Unfortunately, my dad was an alcoholic, so I don't drink at all. A lot of people in the chat room, some days they would say, "What has George been drinking?" with those questions. But I don't drink because my dad was an alcoholic and my brother doesn't drink. So, can I say hi to my brother in Australia?
Absolutely. What, are you kidding?
He's going to be watching the show. Hi, Michael. He's, he's
what does
2.5 years younger than I am.
And what did he do or does he do as a career?
Well, when he moved to Australia 20 years ago, he was.
Oh,
working
it was because of the
school
bank code.
district.
Oh, okay.
Pardon?
It was not because of the embezzlement and the
Oh,
stealing.
no. He met a girl, and he went there to get married, and she had kids, so he couldn't move back to the States because the ex-husband had visitation rights. So he's been there ever since.
Great.
And our parents have passed away, so there's no sense for him to come back anymore.
Okay.
No more
Well,
relatives.
Yeah. Becky says, Michael, get your butt into the chat room so we can talk to you. Is your brother techie? Is he watching on Skype? And would he know how to?
I think he's watching on Skype. It's 11:30 in the morning tomorrow on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So if he's watching now, he'll be seeing you.
So it's GizFiz AM for him.
It's GizFiz
Yeah, it's
AM.
AM
Exactly.
tomorrow, Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. And if it's 11:30 a.m., he has absolutely no excuse to not be watching.
It's in the morning.
I know. I mean, Beatmaster, I think it's like 3 a.m. for him. Okay. So let's do 2 more questions for George. And then we'll go back and we'll do a little bit of logo, and then we will have our now to be annual House in the Middle video.
Does the show run backwards in Australia? No. And my brother says, I think the toilet sink goes the same way as here in America.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
I think so. I think that's what I asked him one time. I said, "Does it? When you flush a toilet, does it go down the same way or opposite?"
Okay. You know what? Is it possible that your brother is in the chat room? And if he is, what would he be? His name?
No, he doesn't. Isn't. He doesn't do the chat room stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here's our final question from Hawks Post. What's the source for the pictures for GizFiz, and how do you choose them?
I have a website that I go to that has non-copyright photos on them. That's the ones I select from because we can't use somebody's copyrighted photos. And there's about million pictures. So I have a whole bunch to select from all the time. That's why we never have any duplicates.
And do you just go? Do you go in? Are they in there by category, or do you just go in and start looking around?
I can just pick a word, put the word in, and if there's, it'll tell me how many photos of that subject name will come up. So I look through them and try to find the ones I think the chat room would make humorous captions for.
Great.
Somebody said, what kind of car do I drive? I drive an electric Fiat. This is my second one. And electric is the way to go because there's no fumes, no oil, 20 moving parts in the whole car. What's going to break down?
Does it run on AA's or AAA's?
Static electricity when I rub my feet on the rug.
Those corduroy pants finally came in handy.
Yeah, they go,
George, I have to thank you again so much for doing this every week and making this a crucial part of GizFiz PM. Go ahead.
It's the chat room we owe the stuff to because they're the ones that come up with the great answers. I just try to provide pictures for them.
Chat room, do you hear that? In other words, if it wasn't for you, George and I would be nothing. Okay. George, thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, everybody. Have a nice evening.
That was great. That was really great. Thank you.
There I go on the big screen. Look at that.
Yeah.
I like that. I want one of those.
Oh, Alex, send it to him. Come on.
All right, it's on its way.
It's on its way. Jamabee's wrapping it up as we speak.
90402.
Okay, so now we'll do a couple of logo. And then the house, if, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the show and you watch it often, you know about the house in the middle. And if you have seen it, don't tell friends that you invited over to this party, the ending. Okay. But if you haven't not seen it, get out an iPad, pencil and paper, because they are key things you're going to learn in this that's going to save your ass. Trust me on this. Okay. Da-dum-bum. You know what? I don't think this is right. What animal is on the Cottonelle toilet paper package? I think this question is wrong. What animal is on the Cottonelle toilet paper package? And Alex, we may ask you if you can verify this with a picture of Cottonelle
I'll
toilet
run over
paper.
to the bathroom right now and bring a sample.
Okay. So far, no one has put what's on this card. That's why I think this card is wrong. What animal is on the Cottonelle toilet paper?
No, that question is correct. It's just not it's not the one we're all thinking of.
No. Oh, really? Okay. So what? Now, one person. What, Dennis? What did you think it was? Dennis thought it was a bear. Alex, before you looked, what did you think it was?
I had no idea because bear it would be Charmin.
Oh, maybe that's my problem. All right. So the animal on Cottonelle is, reveal it with a video. It is a puppy. A puppy. I think one person, uterus. Puppy. Maybe. Okay, Eric Duckman, retrieve a puppy. All right. Oh, there you go. I guess I was thinking of Cottonelle also. Charmin, rather. Charmin. Here's... God. Did we do this? Does anybody know what this logo is? Do you know what this logo is? Alex, you?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. This company, Pepper Time, is known best for selling what? Lime wire? Wagon wheel manufacturer, seltzer water? This company needs to get a PR firm. Never saw that logo before. Wagon wheels, antacid, shoes, Piper Lime, salt, lifesavers, fixtures, shower drains, oranges, sex club condom distributor. They sell something green. They sell limes. It's Pepper Time, lemons, pepper infused limes. I think two people got it. They are famous. They are best known for selling shoes. God. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to bother answering. If we didn't even know what the company sold, I don't think we'll know the other answers. Oh, okay. How about this company? What do they sell? I don't know this one either. Do you know what this is? No. Alex, do you?
No.
Oh, look at the jocks in the chat room. Golf balls, golf clubs, golf stuff, golf, clown shoes. There you go. Caramel corn. Wow. A lot of correct answers. They are indeed makers of golf equipment. All right. Since you know so much about this company, Callaway scored big and revolutionized golf with what oversized titanium driver? Now let's see how big you are. Callaway scored big and revolutionized golf with what oversized titanium driver? You have no answer, right? The what? Alex, do you have an answer?
I do not.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chat room, not Large Marge, not Godzilla, not the Big Clubber, Masher the Smasher, or Bigfoot Driver, or Big Bubber. It is indeed Big Bertha. Holy cow. Whoever would have guessed that? All right. We'll try one more. They get harder as the chat room thinks they're smarter. Callaway Golf trades on the New York Stock Exchange using the symbol Eli, E-L-Y. What does E-L-Y refer to? Okay, on the stock market, they use the symbol ELY. What does ELY refer to? Eli's Coming, Three Dog Night Song, Extra Long Yardage, Archie Manning's Son, Eli Callaway, the wife of the founder, Extra Long Yoke, Every Lubed Youth, Elaine May Clampett, a famous golfer, the Electric Light Orchestra, Extra Long Yippies, the daughter of Mr. Callaway, Even Longer Yawn. All right. You know what? One person, I think Eric Duckman has it dead on. The company's visionary namesake, Eli Callaway, is why they used that symbol on the stock exchange. Not Extra Long Yardage or everyone longing yawning. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps the most serious picture, the video rather, that you will ever see on GizFiz PM. It's time for the award-winning The House in the Middle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the 300th episode of the Giz Fiz. The biggest bomb on the internet. The Federal Civil Defense Administration.
One American town looks like any other when you see it from an airplane window. Trees line the quiet residential streets, and there's usually a highway running through to an industrial area where many town people work. But in every town, you'll find houses like this, run down, neglected. Trash and litter disfigure the house and yard.
No.
An eyesore, yes. And
Alex, did they get permission to show your house?
A house that's neglected is the
No,
house
they
that
did
may
not.
be doomed in the atomic age.
Oh.
What would happen to such a town if it were on the outer fringe of an attack directed at a nearby city? We can answer that question, in part at least, even though it hasn't happened yet. A series of civil defense tests were made to discover the effects of atomic heat on American homes. I am going to show you how protective measures can help guard your home against the heat effects of an atomic explosion.
Okay.
This is the Nevada Proving Ground, where tests were made on miniature houses and various stages of upkeep, inside and out. These tests were also made on common fire hazards, like dead grass, old leaves, discarded newspapers, and fence structures. Here are 5 fences placed far enough from the explosion that they could survive the blast. The fences in the middle are built of decayed wood. Dry grass and litter simulate conditions you've seen in too many alleys and backyards, in slum areas.
Yeah, my backyard's
The
just
trash,
like that.
Litter and dead grass are perfect kindling for the unprotected and unpainted wood of the fence itself. The moments tick away as we await the bomb and the fireball.
Come on, I got my camera out. Where's the
The
fireball?
light flash and the heat or thermal wave, then the blast wave. You'll remember the three middle fences are built of rotten wood, unpainted and surrounded by trash. They are immediately ignited. The two outer fences, without litter, are slower to ignite. Decayed,
Ooh.
combustible wood surfaces like these fences are readily ignited by heat flash. Likewise, some types of interiors are easily ignited.
Now, this is the
This will be
meat of
demonstrated
this
in the next test.
video.
Here are two miniature frame houses, identical in structure, both in good condition and well painted outside. Sturdily
Okay.
mounted cameras
So
in
one
front
of them
the
is
houses
Leo's.
are to record the effect of heat flash. Large windows purposely expose the interiors to the flash. In the house on the right, all the earmarks of untidy housekeeping.
Whoa.
That's my
Oh,
house.
magazines.
Newspapers and magazines lying about,
Oh, a shirt.
and cluttered tables.
Oh,
Now the house on the left, identical to the other, but spick and span.
oh, wow. No newspapers.
Trash has been thrown away.
Oh,
Tabletops
I'm
are
gonna
tidy.
stop getting the Times every day. It's just attracting
Two
bombs.
homes, one a fire trap, even under ordinary conditions. The
I could
other
see that.
Cleaned up and fresh with better, safer housekeeping. Both ready for the test bomb.
Yup.
The light flash and the heat wave. Then the blast tears away part of each roof. Let's see it again in stop motion. First, the light flash and the thermal or heat wave that only chars the painted outer surface of both houses.
Sarah one says the cameraman in this video had the worst job. Oh, look at that. Those newspapers. Look at that.
The cluttered room of the house on the right bursts into flame.
The plastic
moments,
seat
the
covers on the
interior
other
is
house
completely
protected that
ablaze.
fire.
The fire that started inside spreads rapidly to the house itself, although the house on the
gosh.
left still shows no exterior flames.
Nope.
Now the house on the right burns as fiercely as if it had been deliberately fired with kindling.
Yup. You know what? They also had Post-it notes in there. Oh, look at that.
The lack of fire-safe housekeeping has doomed this house to destruction.
All that gift wrap they saved from Christmas.
In the other house, with its better, safer housekeeping readily extinguished afterward. Damage?
They were having
Yes.
breakfast and
But
they
the
didn't
house still
even
stands.
notice the
One
explosion.
house standing, one house leveled, both painted and cleaned up outside. Identical houses except for inside conditions and housekeeping. Now, our third test.
This gets
Three
funny
identical
with every
miniature frame
viewing.
houses, each with varying exterior conditions, all
Yep.
the same distance from the point of the explosion.
Okay, yep.
The house on the right, an eyesore. But you've
That's
seen
Alex's
these same
place right
conditions
there.
in your own hometown. Old, unpainted wood. And look at the paper, leaves, and trash in the yard.
Oh my God!
In a
All
moment,
those
you'll
old
see the
Twit
results of
scripts.
atomic heat flash on this house. The house on the left, typical of many homes across the nation.
that's my
Heavily
house.
Dry wood in run-down condition.
Well, come on, it's a brownstone.
Disneyland?
This
Yes,
house is the
Disneyland.
product of years of neglect. It has not been painted regularly.
I'm putting in a push pin to keep this
Dry and
shutter on.
A
Hey,
tinderbox
don't
ready
damage
to
my
light a
house.
Blazing torch. The house in the middle, in good
This is
condition,
Leo's
with
house.
a clean, unlittered yard. The
Yep, that's
exterior
Leo.
has been painted with ordinary, good quality house paint.
I think there's a little solar
Light-painted
panel up there
surfaces
too.
reflect heat And the paint also protects the wood from weathering and moisture damage. Let's watch the test now and see
Yeah,
what
let's
happens
go. Let's
under
all go to
attack.
the house in the middle and watch this. Wait, I didn't close my door. Oh my goodness.
Now let's go back and see it again in stop motion.
All my Mad magazines.
The light flash, the heat wave, and clouds of dust.
Instant urban
Keep your
renewal,
eye on
says
the house on the
Berkeley.
right. Notice how the heat wave affects it. There's the fire starting in the trash surrounding the house.
Oh my gosh.
Now it spreads to the house itself.
And yet they're too proud to even come out the front door.
The house on the right is the first to ignite. The trash serves as kindling for the dry, weathered wood. The house on
Well,
the
now
left
the house in the
smolders
middle
for
has a good view
looks
in every
almost as if
direction.
It will not burn, and then bursts into flame. The house on the right continues to burn. Two houses are a total loss, but the well-kept and painted house in the middle still stands.
Nolan J said, I don't trust this video.
Which of these is your house?
The one in the middle, the one in the middle.
This one?
No,
The
it
house on
used
the
to be.
right, dilapidated with paper, dead grass, litter everywhere.
This is good. I can save that.
The house on the left, unpainted,
No.
run down, neglected. Is
Oh,
this
my
your
post-it
house?
notes are gone too.
The house in the middle, cleaned up, painted up, and fixed up, exposed to the same searing atomic heat wave, did not.
Hey,
catch
I heard a
fire.
big noise. Was there
Close
some kind of
examination
explosion or
revealed only a
something?
Slight charring
Yeah.
of the painted outer surface.
Yep. Come on in. We're all good in here.
Yes, the White House in the middle survived an atomic heat flash. These civil
yeah.
defense tests have proven how important upkeep is to our houses and towns. Now it's up to us, the people, to take decisive action.
Stop laughing
say,
and take
What can I
decisive
do
action.
about it? What can my community do? All over America, towns and cities are organizing local cleanup, paint up, fix up campaigns. Boy and Girl Scouts and school children of all ages are told how they can help by organizing teams to clean
Oh
up
boy,
alleys and
no
backyards.
nuclear blast here,
See that
folks.
you
Look at this
help by
road.
removing all of the litter, junk, old newspapers, and trash. They collect and pile up. Your
And they put it in the
community
old
needs
lady's
help.
house that they don't like.
Do those long-delayed repair
Better look at the
jobs
window,
now.
Dick. They might be coming up
Trim
your street.
shrubbery and trees, weed and plant flowers.
Oh
Keep your
yeah.
block
Oh,
cleaned
a
up.
good hedge too. A hedge will really keep the
Cleanliness,
explosion away.
health, and
Two
safety
coats.
are the four
This is the
basic
nuclear
doctrines that
age.
protect
Two
our
coats.
homes, our cities. You've seen the tests. You know the story.
Yeah.
Join up with your friends and neighbors for a better, safer community. It's also good civil defense, which is everyone's responsibility. The dingy house on the left, the dirty and littered house on the right, or
Yeah,
the
those are my
clean white
neighbors.
house in the middle. It is your choice. The reward may be survival.
Brought to you. Who's this brought to me by? Probably NASA. The National Cleanup, Paint Up, Fix Up. And somewhere in there, the Federal Civil Defense Administration on the take. Well, you know, that's a very old movie. So remember, that was the atomic age. So now in the nuclear age, 2 coats. If you have learned anything on episode 300, 2 coats of paint in the nuclear age to save your house. And if your house is not in the middle, I would move it. Okay. That's just amazing. Just amazing. All right, we're going to do, oh, wait a minute. George Davis, we did. John Tapley, last week I said if you want to send in a match game question or 2, do that. So John Tapley has sent in 2 match game questions. Thermonuclear bomb, Dr. Morbius. This is very good. Thermonuclear bombs require 3 coats of paint. Okay. And a smoke detector that can detect nuclear dust is good. Lawn Dog says 2 coats of lead paint. All right, John Tapley says, congrats on GizFiz 300. Here are a few possible match game questions as requested. John will do this one. Dumb Donald was so dumb. How dumb was he? Dumb Donald was so dumb, he thought GizFiz 300 was a blank. Oh, Alex, I sent you some music in case we get sued. We can do it. We can do it next week.
Yeah, I think it was less of the match game music and more of the end credits music. That was the problem,
okay.
Because no one's talking over the end credits once it's finished.
Oh,
So
I
it's
see.
But during match game, we're all talking over it.
Okay, very good. Dumb Donald was so dumb, he thought GizFiz 300 was a. All right, I got something. You got something, Dennis? Let me look up. A new car model, a new soda, energy drink, new type of drink, perfect game, Sun brand and SPF rating, par for a golf course, a marital aid, Cannonball Run sequel, a new type of rum. These are very good. A new gravy soda. Let's see, Alex. Dumb Dog was so dumb he thought GizFiz 300 was a drink. Okay. We'll have to ask the judge if we can have a match. I said a new kind of wine. And Dennis, you said GizFiz 300 was a whiskey. Okay. Extra fizzy. Okay. That worked out good, John. And now, this is good. Another question from John Tapley. GizFiz has been on for so long. How long was it? GizFiz has been on the air for GizFiz has been on for so long. When it started, the GizWiz still blank. GizFiz has been on the air for so long. When it started, the GizFiz still blank. Oh, it's easy. No? GizFiz still had a dark mustache, was in diapers, was in the womb, had training wheels on his bike, had hair, was in black and white, has peach fuzz, had live footage of dinosaurs, had no mustache, held his blankie, was clean shaven, had room in his office. That's very funny. A floating disc, still had a disco floating boat. That's good. Broadcast from a cave. It was so old that the house on the left was still standing. Respected Dora, had a rowboat, had 300 gadgets. Crawled on his hands and knees. Didn't have a belly, a flush toilet sound effect. Nothing? Okay. Okay, we'll start with Alex. Let me find a question again. I think I folded it in half and wrote on. GizFiz has been on for so long that when it started, the GizWiz still never left Brooklyn. The GizWiz was still young. Disneyland was just orange orchards. We're still on twit. We didn't have a toilet to flush. The flushing toilet was still plugged. This is a good one. Me Moo said, the GizFiz still had a reputation. I still have a reputation, except now it's not good. Okay, let me get a couple more, and then we'll end with our Charlie visit.
Wait, what was your answer?
Was young. The
Oh.
Giz was young. That was me, the guy with the mustache that held that up. Okay. Harriet said, I knew it was going to be trouble with my blind date. Instead of a car, he showed up in a blank. Harriet said, I knew it was going to be trouble with my blind date. Instead of a car, he showed up in a blank. Okay, I got one. Oh my gosh, I got matches already. A moped, a pumpkin, a chariot. He showed up in a drunken stupor. Another pumpkin, wheelbarrow. Showed up in the 151 bus, horse and buggy, in a wagon. Showed up on a bicycle, in a pizza delivery van, hearse, a boat, a Yugo. Oh my God, Yugo. An Amish wagon, a flying saucer. Excellent. Go-kart, hearse, on a gazelle, on a Segway. That would be good. A Red Ryder wagon. Okay, Alex, I knew it was going to be trouble with my blind date. Instead of a car, he showed up in a coffin. Okay, I'm not sure if the judge is going to let this. That's supposed to be hearse, Herse. Showed up as a swimming guy in a beer mug. A Ford Pinto. All right. We're going to do two more, and then we'll end the show. We're going to be 2 minutes late. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. For 300 episodes, that's fine.
That's fine. We can be 2 minutes over for 300. The whale said, I hate it when Jonah blanks inside me. The giant whale said, I hate it when Jonah blanks inside me. Okay. All right. I have an idea. Lots of people are going to write this. So I'll write it too. The giant whale said, it sure is bad when Jonah blanks inside me. Sneezes, piddles, screams, tickles my fancy, twerks, lights up, jumps rope, has gas, eats sushi, tap dances. Tap dances very good. Poops. Tases me, eats Taco Bell, makes whoopee, reloads his harpoon, sneezes, orders pizza, gets his girlfriend pregnant, wears his golf cleats. That's very funny. Alex, you said, Jonah said, it's bad. The whale said, it's bad when Jonah blanks inside me. You said, jumps. Oh, okay. I thought more people would say poops, but I did get a match. Okay, one more, and then it'll be Charlie time. Okay, Weird Wonder. Weird Wonder was so weird, she swallowed a blank so she could give birth to the blues. Actually, I like this. Weird Wonder was so weird. This was Dennis doodling, so in case that was the problem. Weird Wonder was so weird, she swallowed a blank so she could give birth to the blues. Can you hear it? Oh, your music's playing. Actually, your hands are playing. Okay, you have an answer? Okay, very good. Okay. We'll start with me. Weird Wonder was so weird. She swallowed a blank so she could give birth to the blues. I said she swallowed a can of paint Alex, you said she swallowed paintball. Close. A guitar. A Louis Armstrong, Viagra, blueberry cereal, blue velvet, a bottle of dye. Viagra, it's blue, harmonica, a guitar amp. Intro music for Charlie. And Inkwell is also good. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating GizFiz number 300. Yeah, Charlie the dog. Dennis is going to hold him up. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie the dog. For humane treatment. Charlie the duck. Charlie. Charlie said, "Oh, just come with food." All right, chat room. Thank you, Charlie. Extra pay for that, Charlie. Okay, let me get this back. Charlie gets to lick 300 times. So, chat room, this was great fun. Realizing that somehow this made it up to 5 years, assuming we do 50 shows a year. Every once in a while something happens and we don't. So it is. So we're pretty much next week we'll start like year 6. So thanks everybody. It's been great fun doing GizFiz PM number 300. GizFiz is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Alex Gumpel, Jammer B, Leo Laporte, Carmen, Nolan J, Mall Guy, Subaru, Robert Bigelow, Beatmaster, Ranger Rick, Roberto, Travis, Friendly Manitoba, Hawks Post, Regatta Production. If you happen to be in New York, I'll be at the Javits Center tomorrow, 10:45. Mad About Mad. New York Comic Con. Don't forget the meetup on October 31st, 2 weeks from tomorrow. October 21st, sorry. Go to gizwiz.biz, click on Dick's login blog. The info's there. It's here at Disneyland, okay? And if you can't make it, Chad is going to stream an hour of it so you can see who's here and what we're doing. Till next week, the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo. Bye!
Figured I'll try that new music and see if we don't get flagged for that one.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Alex.
Dick.
Okay, bye.
Enjoy the
Next
bottle.
week.
I'll have one when I get home.
Okay, excellent. Take care.
I had a dentist for me.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, chat room.